Hello, yeah, it's me, NightIIJester, and this is my final middle finger salute to Treyarch's Black Ops. Yeah, if that's any indication of how this commentary is gonna go. I'll try not to be too negative, but I'll just point out some things that I find very lame about this game. But also, one of my middle fingers is to KD and anything like that, the leaderboards, because, yeah, I go into full tryhard mode. I don't care about KD or anything. I'm just trying to win because I'm so frustrated with this game. It's very fitting that my final game be on Grid, since Grid is probably my favorite level. So let's just hop right into why I pretty much absolutely despise this game. So I set my search preference for lobbies to be local. Not that it matters since it's BS anyways. Ooh, Black Cock just connected. I'll point out why he's important later, because he's pretty much why I win. So anyways, the gun stats are BS. There's a lot of BS in this game. But apparently, since I live in Texas, my local lobbies include the following: California lobbies, New York lobbies, Mexican lobbies, and Canadian lobbies. Oh, and South America just in general. I play with a lot of Brazilians. And yeah. So Mexico is right next to me, no big deal, except for when you play intercontinentally, it's not a good idea in general. Yay, there's Black Cock. I actually thought he was Black Cat, which I like that name a little better, a little less disturbing. But I find out that he's a bit easier to kill. Not that he's a worse player than the other people, he's just easier to kill. Yeah, that's just the game being rigged. And you know, if you can run into the guy who's easy to kill, because there's always that one or two guys that's like super easy to kill for you, and you're almost impossible to kill for them. So if you can just run into that guy, then you can game rig your way to a victory and feel good about yourself. Hee hee. And that brings up, I guess, one of my points of why I really despise this game, is that it's so freaking rigged. It's not even funny. Like, I can tell when you play on 10 sensitivity, you notice a few more things, like you're a little more aware of auto aim and whatnot. And the aim assist, I refuse to take it off because it would give me a huge disadvantage at close quarter combat. But I also refuse to believe that when someone's standing there, they have a little bubble shield that's so hard to penetrate with my 10 sensitivity. And then when I press it too far, it shoots way past them. But yeah, auto aim just in general, like when I get super auto aim, I usually get on the headset and I complain about it. I complain about me doing well because I have super auto aim. I don't want any of that. I just want the game to be fair and quote unquote balanced, like Treyarch supposedly promised. But Treyarch's balance is a little odd, like a little retarded, half-baked. Their balance is basically go 30-2 on one game, and then maybe even or negative on the next game. Who knows how it works. But also, let's have maybe 4 opponents where it's evenly matched for you, and they're evenly matched towards you. And then let's have 1 or 2 guys that's impossible for you to kill, and let's do that to someone else where you're impossible for them to kill. So it's not really balanced, it's extremes in certain circumstances. You know, and I'm not a stupid guy. I've considered all possibilities, including my internet, which was fine in Modern Warfare 2. But one thing was, I have this friend, he's a really cool guy. I used to play free-for-all with him all the time in Modern Warfare 2, and it was absolutely fine. He's from some South American country. I don't know. He says some weird words sometimes, but yeah, so it was fine in Modern Warfare 2, and then every time I try to play with him on Black Ops, it's just so horribly laggy and ridiculous with fake hit markers everywhere that I wonder what's the deal. And one huge difference between Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops that I would think would affect, you know, the game recognizing your position is that the level geometry is about 20 times more complicated in Modern Warfare 2. So for it to be able to detect where your character position is better than Black Ops, which is pretty much flat, yeah, it's like the planes of virtual gaming. You would think that Black Ops would do a better job at detecting your character position, but it doesn't. which is why the knifing is, I dare say, broken. Just gonna say that, or like I said before, it could just be a horrible lag thing, which is not better, but I heard the knifing was pretty bad in World at War, so obviously it's something, and I think it's because the game has virtually no idea where your character is. Oh, yeah, I just kind of have to point out how I know that black cock is easier to kill in this. So I saw the guy that was hard for me to kill, I threw a stun grenade at him, and I hit something. I thought I hit him, so I was a little confused. Nah, of course I didn't hit him, but you know what I did hit was I hit black cock's claymore. Yeah, I don't care if that normally happens, which it shouldn't. The stun grenade shouldn't stun through this wall here, or this flooring. So here are your two options. One, that I can somehow stun through walls, which is a horrible clipping issue, which shouldn't happen. Or that two, I have some outrageous auto-aim on this specific character, which also applies to my equipment, including my stun grenades. Back to my other rant about auto-aim. So, not knowing where your character is, or not showing where your character is, and to have that coupled with super aim assist, I've seen right angle bullets. Yes, curving of bullets when the person was nowhere near. And I'm not saying like they hit your past self or your invisible self. I'm saying I've seen bullets come out of the barrel at about a 50-degree angle, which is a little ridiculous. And this goes beyond spraying of bullets. I mean, when they kill me and then my claymore through the wall, which is very far away, then yes, that's how I know the angle of the bullets. And one of the reasons I'm so upset with this game is that I defended it so much at the beginning. You know, I thought that it's just a few kinks, they'll work it out eventually. And then the updates came and they didn't fix anything, or in some ways they made it worse. At the beginning they took out quickscoping, and I was fine with that, even though it made a lot of people unhappy, which, since it didn't affect me, I was fine with it, which now I'm looking back and saying, well, they should have just kept it in because they added it back like idiots. And I'm just thinking that they took it out because the players at Treyarch suck, and that's why they took it out. Not because they didn't want people to do montages, which, yes, I'm tired of that, but then you think about quickscoping and knifing, and then you think, well, maybe they didn't put quickscoping in because in Modern Warfare 2, when people played it in slow motion, you could see that the hit detection was phenomenal. So maybe they took it out so they could hide the fact that they have no idea where your character is most of the time. Here's me just trying to end on a cool note, or what I deem cool. I'm going for a Hutch Jump, and what I call a Hutch Jump is just that jump where you jump around a corner and shoot someone, and I call it a Hutch Jump because I saw one of Hutch's videos. I just said Hutch like 20 times, but anyways, I saw one of Hutch's videos and he did it a lot, and it looked pretty cool, and it's better than just rounding the corner creeping like. And since Hutch is like my favorite commentator, COD commentator, then I thought I'd call it a Hutch Jump. And yes, I have a slight man crush on Hutch. I think he's a cool guy, and I've always enjoyed his commentaries, and he just seems like a nice guy. And what's that? Oh yeah, he's also good at games. Haha, I stunned myself to hell before that, but this is all that the other people saw, so that's cool. Super terrifica Hutch Jumpala. I'm trying to sound Japanese, I'm not very good at it. Okay, I know no one's here anyways, but wait, there's more. This is just so I can document for my own personal amusement my stats. For me, I have a 2-win ratio, which I'm happy with. I've played for over 5 days, which I'm not happy with. Oh yeah, my last games that I end on aren't horrible, so it's not just me having a bad day. I have a 1.74 kill death, which I'm happy with. I got up to 1.8 at the highest, I think, which is pretty tough running around for me. My favorite gun's the Commando. Oh, wait, yeah, no FAMAS, no AK-74. It's the Commando. I end around 31,000 for team deathmatch. The highest I got was right around 5,000, and that's when I slowly started to decline. I don't remember. I just remember the game being weird at that point. And I don't think it was me changing my reaction time or anything. I just remember calling the game out for being weird all the time. That's cool. Top 10,000 for free-for-all. Last time I played it was around 8,000, so in one day I lost about 1,000 spots in rank, but That's cool. The highest I got with that one was top 5,000, and that was like really ridiculous to keep. So moving right along, I don't play a lot of these. I barely play Domination, and some of these I don't even play at all. And I played a lot of them in Modern Warfare 2 with Mosh. It was super fun for me, but for some reason these game modes just aren't fun in this game. I don't know why. I'm happy with around 21,000 for Capture the Flag. It's a cool game. Just real quick, why I love Modern Warfare 2 is, yeah, see that 46 win streak? Yeah, that was a 46 free-for-all win streak, which was the only way I could be consistent, no offense to team members, but yeah. So that's why I love Modern Warfare 2, because somehow I was able to be very, very consistent with it. And no, it wasn't just me getting lucky, I hope. So, yeah. Where am I? No, I didn't say it was in Cuba. Shut up. I am freeing myself from the tyranny under Treyarch. Thank you for not building your own game engine and just using another one, and since a mod that's usually available free online. But yeah, thanks for making millions of dollars off of modding games. Thanks for providing horrible laggy servers. Thank you for all of that. So no, I will not sit down, and I will never buy another Treyarch game ever. Oh yeah, thanks for anyone who watched. This is the real end. Goodbye.